Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So for today's reading, I was guided to do something a little bit different. I have 4 piles here, but they are just one oracle card each. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pull cards as I intuitively feel guided. So the piles have not yet fully been created, but you can pick between these 4 different piles. So this is going to be a little different. You guys can let me know if you do enjoy this reading. And of course, as you can tell from the title, this is going to be a pregnancy reading. So we're going to get pregnancy messages for you guys for the month of May. I noticed a lot of you guys were requesting another pregnancy reading. So this is for you, for all of those of you who have been requesting that. And I do want to mention before I dive into each one of these piles that if you have not yet scheduled a call with me, then you can find that linked below where you can schedule a quick chat with me if you want to see how I can help you with your own spiritual journey. And if you are looking for guidance, if you are a sensitive soul, if you are a light worker or a star seed, then go ahead and schedule a call to speak with me one-on-one. I would love to talk more about how I can help you, feel more aligned, connect with your spirit guides, and so much more. So that's going to be linked below. So I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys in an even more personal way. But for now, let us dive into these files. Pile number 1 is a Chrysocolla. Pile number 2 has the Labradorite stone on it. Pile number 3 is a Flourite. It's a very clear Flourite stone. And then pile number 4 is a clear quartz crystal. It does have a greenish hue to it though, which is pretty unique. So now let's take a close-up look at each one of these piles so you can take some time, pause the video if you need to, and see which pile or piles you most resonate with. These are all about pregnancy messages, and I will be choosing an oracle card at the end of each one of these readings where we ask directly, will you get pregnant in the month of May? Otherwise, these are going to be overall messages for the month of May regarding pregnancy. So once you have found your pile or piles, head on down into the description box below and you can find the links to each one of these piles in the description box. So you'll find the timestamps down below in the description box. And without further ado, I will see you over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here with the Chrysocolla on it. So I'm gonna set the Chrysocolla aside so we can tap into your reading. As I mentioned, this isn't a complete pile. I have 1 oracle card to start off with, then we're gonna start shuffling. So let's find out what this initial message is. And we have, be spontaneous. So for the month of May, you may feel as though you are kind of guided to be spontaneous, maybe even about trying for pregnancy. But to me, I'm also sensing that this is kind of going off of your own intuition versus really being stuck on a schedule. So you may find that you've been really regimented, either about trying to get pregnant or just feeling as though you're really confined and focused on this in like a very detailed, specific way. It's kind of like breaking the routine of this and just feeling carefree and feeling open to listening more to when you feel like you are most fertile, if that makes sense. And I do feel like this can be in a lot of different ways. So if you are already pregnant, this may mean listening to your body more, and when you feel guided to take some kind of action, take that action immediately. So this could also be that you finally take the leap and maybe move forward with some other way to get pregnant, or some kind of spontaneous answer is going to come to you and it's going to require you to take like action quickly. So again, the energy here that I'm feeling for the month of May is to listen to your body and be spontaneous about taking some kind of action. So let's keep going with some tarot cards next. We're going to shuffle them, see what comes out for you. Group 1, what are some messages that group 1 needs to hear? All right, we're already getting the Fool card, which yes, I'm feeling as though there's kind of a lack of openness right now. So maybe your energy is closed off because you feel like you're confined to a routine or you're restricted in some way. So I feel as though because the Fool came out upside down, this means that in the month of May, it's time to be a little more spontaneous and have fun with things instead of feeling so stuck to, you know, following a very strict routine for yourself. So this is a month where you can be spontaneous and see results. So I do see with the World card, this is a very positive card for pregnancy for sure. I feel like the World is a very divine feminine card, and this is all representing fertility as well, just like Mother Nature is very fertile. So I think that, again, this openness and this ability to be spontaneous is going to be very positive for you getting pregnant. Okay, we have Ace of Swords as well. So this is telling me, again, that the universe is going to be communicating with you this month of May and giving you some answer and some clear direction, but it's going to require some swift action. So you may have to take some quick, big steps forward this month. And it may feel like a little scary at first because you're not really sure how it's going to result. But I feel as though it's going to be clearer now what is the next step, clearer now, or even just feeling more focused, feeling more guided and direct in your actions in the month of May regarding pregnancy. And I do see with the Three of Cups too that there may be some help coming to you from friends. I think that this month is going to be a really positive month of celebration. So I'm feeling too that for some of you, this may be the answer of getting pregnant. So you may actually receive the news of getting pregnant, because oftentimes Three of Cups can represent a celebration of some sort. So this could be announcing your pregnancy to your friends and family and celebrating that. All right, let's take a break from the tarot cards. We're going to pull another oracle card for you. But I do feel like this is really positive news coming your way, or positive guidance. I'm also seeing right away with the, yeah, okay, we're getting manifestation too. So, oh, and clarity is coming up. So, and we'll get into that a little bit more, but I did want to mention that I am seeing with the Be Spontaneous card, the connection of the fairies in this, and it does look like a mother fairy or, you know, sprite of some kind, maybe even connecting with a child. So again, this to me is letting me know that there's some connection being made with pregnancy, some clarity is coming through this month, and manifestation as well, which the World is also manifestation. So I think that if you are wanting to get pregnant in the month of May, it is a really opportune time for many of you guys in group 1 because of this fertile energy, because of this World and manifestation energy. And it's going to be a time where you kind of, things kind of happen very quickly. The energy is picking up the pace for you guys in this month. All right, let's see, what should we do next? Let's do one more oracle card, unless more come out. But we'll pull another oracle. See what other messages we get for group 1. What does group 1 need to know about pregnancy? Okay, let's see. We have rain with fecundity. So I feel like with this rain energy, this is a cleansing time as well. And we're gonna pull another card as well. These are all elemental cards. So I do feel that this is a time of, you know, I'm getting the sense with rain, it's a time of growth. In other words, like, I feel like I'm seeing these seeds like growing from the earth, the rain feeding them. So to me, this is an energy of manifestation again, and the right things falling into place so that manifestation can happen and grow. And in this particular reading, we're talking about pregnancy. So I do feel as though this is growth. Some of you may already be pregnant and we're seeing you kind of do an announcement or something like that this in May. Because yeah, I do see with this card as well with rain, you can see a seedling growing within her. So this is like really calling to me, speaking, you know, pregnancy is really speaking to me with these cards for this particular group. So if this is something that you are trying to manifest, then I think this month of May is going to come through, obviously, with manifestation. For those of you watching who are not interested in getting pregnant, the cards and the energy that I'm just sensing is it's going to be a really great time to see your next step in manifestation, to kind of coming full circle with that and seeing results of that. With the guidance of being spontaneous as well. So if that makes sense, you know, having a fertile month can mean a lot of things, a lot of growth in a lot of different areas of your life, depending on what you are trying to manifest. But of course, these are pregnancy messages. So definitely, you know, I'm leaning more towards pregnancy in this reading. Just gonna get one more card for the oracles, and then we'll pull a few more tarot for further messages. Magnetism and attraction. So what is manifestation all about? It's about attracting things to you. So yeah, magnetism, you're pulling towards you either the information that you need to get pregnant, the clarity, and clarity is Ace of Swords as well. That energy is very all kind of combining and aligning with itself, but bringing towards you what you need to make your manifestation happen, to see success, to see results. And it's like this rain, again, this cleansing, this renewal, but also this growth, and being open to that, being open to receiving those messages. Okay, yeah, so let's do a few more tarot cards for some final energy, but I think the messages for this group are kind of clear right now. So I'm gonna see if there's anything else. The World is coming up again, and on this card it does say motivation. The World is even more, it's so much more than that. It's really a culmination as well, an outcome, a successful outcome, a positive outcome. Again, a lot of divine feminine energy, but yeah, see, when the tarot cards start to repeat themselves, it's kind of like the message is being heard, and you know, the message is being delivered. So usually when I get cards repeated, they're like, yep, you know, this is the message. This is the message that's coming through. But we'll keep pulling a few more and see if anything else wants to show up. And then, as I mentioned, I will also be Five of Swords. Okay, conflict is coming through. So new message is wanting to come through for some of you guys more specifically. We will see Five of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so for some of you, I feel as though the month of May, or this whole experience in general, can be bringing you some conflict. Okay, so it's kind of like, so we have Ace of Pentacles with luck. What I'm kind of hearing is that some of you guys have been in conflict with friends or people around you, and this may, or even just you may feel as though you need to withdraw from friends and family because things have been weighing on you. And what I'm seeing with Ace of Pentacles as kind of the conclusion to this energy of feeling like maybe you've just been feeling like you want to be left alone. This energy is going to be turning around for you in the month of May. And I feel as though luck is going to really be on your side for the month of May. This is really what the rest of the cards are saying. But the cards do want to address that right now you may be feeling in conflict with certain people, or feeling as though you just can't you know, interact with people, but because you want to be alone, you know, or you want to be by yourself with your emotions. But because of that, you know, because of the Three of Cups in particular, this is really turning around and luck is coming on your side. So Ace of Pentacles, again, a new beginning, just like the Ace of Swords, new fruition coming through, new results coming through for you, either in a very tangible way that will be successful, prosperous. Some of you guys are going to get pregnant. Some of you guys are going to just feel more lucky as far as gaining that clarity and gaining more information about pregnancy. And others, it's going to come through for you as just general good luck, you know, things coming through, things that you've been trying to manifest coming to fruition for you. All right, let's finish up with a final oracle card where we ask straight up, you know, will you get pregnant in the month of May? Will group 1 get pregnant in the month of May? It's always good to get some clarity on this. So will you get pregnant in the month of May? Will group 1 get pregnant? Let's see what the angel oracle cards have to say for group 1 about pregnancy. Okay, we had a card flip through. We have romance. So this, you know, across the board, maybe not everybody's going to get pregnant, but the card that is wanting to come through is romance. And I feel like this really is a coming together with people that maybe you been feeling at odds with. I feel like that love connection is coming through. Again, with the Three of Cups, I think it's going to be a celebratory month. And I also feel like there's a deeper connection here with your partner as well. That's going to be really helpful too. So the cards are kind of wanting to say, again, I mentioned it kind of appearing in different ways. To me, I think the majority of you guys who chose pile number 1, maybe this is, I feel as though this is for many of you being open to a spontaneous action. And also, okay, and also being spontaneous with your romance, which is what I had mentioned earlier, that maybe most of you may not find out you're pregnant in the month of May, but the key is going to be being spontaneous romantically. And I kind of mentioned that as far as breaking free of certain schedules and really listening to your body and when you feel romantic, actually. So that is going to do for your messages, group 1. I do hope that these were helpful to you. I'm so glad to be doing another pregnancy reading for all you guys. I know you really enjoy them, so I hope that this one was helpful again for you. But that is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon. I will be posting a month of May reading as well for you guys. So that's my next plan, is to do a reading on what you can expect in general for the month of May. So stay tuned, and that's coming soon. Otherwise, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to schedule a call with me down below if you are looking for some spiritual guidance. And if you find my guidance is helpful and resonates with you, you can do that down below. And if you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. That's going to do for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here. You chose the Labradorite stone. So I'm going to set your stone aside for now. We're going to dive into this reading. As I mentioned, I don't have a full pile here. We're going to start with the oracle card, and then we're going to start shuffling. So let's find out what this first message says. Hope and happiness is coming to you for the month of May. This is going to be a joyous month for you. I feel like there's positive energy coming through, new hope, maybe even new answers for you, and just a new positive approach, okay? So this is already great energy to start out with. Let's start to dive on into the tarot cards and see what further messages they have to say for my group 2s. All right, and it's coming out right away. We have 4 of Wands. This is a celebration. This is really, again, happiness. I think also for some of you, maybe connecting with your partner in a deeper way. I get a lot of romantic vibes from this card too. I think that you guys may be celebrating an anniversary or celebrating something to do with your marriage or your union together. I feel too, you know, this may be a month where you guys, maybe you're celebrating birthdays or getting together with friends and families. I think that this is going to just bring you a lot of happiness this month. We also have the sun. Yeah, wow, a lot of really bright energy from you guys this month, a lot of happiness. So I mean, that word, I'm kind of overusing it, but it just feels like there's just like an abundance of happiness this month, and also a lot of things to be happy about. So let's see if this involves pregnancy. We have the 9 of Wands. So I think we're seeing some progress in certain areas of your life. I'm not necessarily seeing pregnancy as being that progress, but I feel as though stuff that maybe you've been waiting on and working towards, you are going to see progress. So that is a positive. And also I feel like the energy of this month in general is just going to be positive. So we have the 6 of Pentacles showing up for you. This is a lot about just feeling Okay, yeah. Just really feeling as though you have support from the people around you, feeling that connection with other people, and feeling this like kind of a mutual give and take. So you feel as though you're giving and receiving from the universe, from the people around you. I really especially feel like your family is coming through for you this month, your partner is coming through for you, and feeling that like just contentness and happiness. Because here we have 9 of Cups as well. It's like feeling surrounded by what you need. You know, you have what you need, your need, I was gonna say needs again, but your needs are fulfilled. You know, everything is great, it's happy, it's at peace the way it is, okay? And you're seeing progress here and there on things that, you know, you're working towards. So I think there's like a momentum here, but I'm not seeing specifically that you're going to get pregnant necessarily, but there could be some progress in, you know, your ideas of getting pregnant. Maybe this is a group that's maybe not trying to get pregnant. You're working on some other things first. Maybe you're working on your home, you're working on yourself. Yeah, we have the King of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Swords. Okay, so I think there's some inner work that is being done in the month of May. I think maybe there's a lack of communication with somebody that is being worked on, and I feel as though like these are the things that are resolving themselves in the month of May. So part of me feels as though you may currently be in a disagreement or conflict with a person, possibly a man in your life. I'm getting the male energy from the King of Swords being in reverse. There's almost like a lack of communication, and also there's things that are on your mind that you're worrying about, and this could be having to do with pregnancy. So I think that this is a month where it's important to devote your time and your energy towards your own happiness and your own hope for the positive things coming in the future, whatever those may be. I just feel like and you may need a lot of support. Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of, as I mentioned, this is a time of growth and inner work. And I'm seeing that with the High Priestess as well, that you're tapping into your inner growth at a deeper level. That's kind of what the universe is letting you know that you're being called to do. I think you're going to see some major growth in the month of May in particular, but this is going through past traumas, going through some shadow work, and coming through on the other side as a High Priestess, you know, really deepening that energy. So for you guys, you know, if you're interested in chatting about your own spiritual goals, and kind of what you're hoping to do with that, I feel like this is a group of priestesses, and I'm feeling like for many of you, this is like divine feminine energy, connecting to your higher self. So yeah, women, if you have a sensitive soul and you're trying to connect to that intuition, you're working through things, you're looking for kind of some help with that, call me, hit me up, call me. My link is down below. But otherwise, yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. If you need that help, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm guided to do, is to help you guys, to help you heal. So I'm also going to send you guys some healing energy for this as well. Again, I really feel like you guys have some abilities that you're tapping into in the month of May. Some abilities are going to come out for you. So yes, so if that resonates with you, I'm going to send you guys some healing heart chakra energy, because I'm seeing in the High Priestess card this glowing green energy. That's where I really feel like the energy is needed, opening up your heart chakra right now. So I think, yeah, this one particular relationship with a male, could be a father figure, could be just something to do with that, something to do with moving forward, something to do with going in the direction that you need to with full confidence. Gaining back your confidence too is kind of part of this as well. I'm feeling that we're going to start with the heart chakra. So if you want to receive that heart chakra energy, go ahead, comment down below. 2 green hearts. You guys know I do this on my channel a lot, where I send specific energy. I am an energy healer as well as a tarot reader, and I like to kind of help you guys embed that energy in this video so that you can have access to that whenever you get this reading. So all right, yep, I'm feeling that sent out. So let us keep going with some more oracle cards next. Let's see what further messages we have for the month of May. Life purpose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys. There is a deeper spiritual life purpose that you are aligning with this month. Okay. I'm not seeing pregnancy, as I mentioned in particular. That doesn't mean that everybody's not going to get pregnant this month. But those of you who chose this pile are needing to hear this message anyway, because you have a deeper life purpose that you're being called to take action on, or to take steps towards, maybe healing towards moving into this life purpose. And your angels, your guides are calling to you to do that in the month of May. So let's do one more oracle card for my group 2s. Yeah. Spirit guide. Yeah, that message is coming through. Your spirit guides are calling you to your life purpose for the month of May. That's confirmation for you guys. I definitely am getting chills. You guys are my light workers. So yeah, so there's some purpose that you are expanding to and opening up to in the month of May. Let's, for you guys, let's pull a starseed card for you. I believe that's what these are called. They're definitely related to light workers and star seeds. So I'm gonna pull this card special for you guys, group 2s. I feel like you'll resonate with this message. You're doing the work though, and you know, good for you. The work is hard to do, shadow work, going into your abilities, facing your abilities, facing your inner healing. That is being called upon. You may already be feeling that, you know, prior to the month of May, and it's kind of culminating into some more, a deeper understanding of yourself. Okay, here we go. Okay, it took a little while. Wow. So there's like an amazing image of an eye, but it also kind of looks like a galaxy. I'll show you a close-up of that as well. But it says jump in. Andromedan energy. Adventure, say yes to change. So there's an adventure, and I feel as though you are going to see these results. We saw some fiery, passionate energy with the wands here. And you're being given, there's this hope and happiness coming from a change, coming from a new opportunity, a new adventure being presented to you in the month of May. This is a time to jump in, to trust your intuition with that and go for it, because it is going to be something that your spirit guides are guiding you towards. Wow, okay, that's really awesome. We're gonna keep going with some more oracle cards for further messages for my group 2. What else does group 2 need to know about the month of May? Want a clear card come through for you. Okay, well, there's two that really want to come through. Yeah, wow. We have expansion with North, which is really a very spiritual card. Expansion is all about spiritual expansion and awakening happening for you. So if you've already started this awakening, it's going to continue through the month of May. Or if you're just getting started on it, you're going to find some major momentum, because we also have motion with air. So this is a jump in type of energy. You may even just feel like you're being swept up into it. We have the numbers 1 for a new beginning and the start of an awakening. We also have the number 22. So maybe some of you have been seeing repeating 2s. This is the next step, okay? So this is the next step in your awakening, and we're seeing progress here with 1 to 2, 2. I feel like this is progress opening up, divinely being guided by spirit guides, by your angels moving forward. All right, we're gonna keep going. Let's finish up with some tarot cards, and then as I mentioned before at the beginning of the video, I will pick a card to ask if you will be getting pregnant. Okay, again, the Chariot, we have movement. So there is a lot of movement coming through. We have air with motion, jump in. The Chariot is sweeping you up. This is a divinely guided action or direction being taken. It's gonna bring you a lot of happiness. It's gonna feel really good to have this direction and to have this clarity about yourself. And also I feel like physical movement, you know, moving into a new opportunity, a new path. Yeah, we have 2 of Pentacles flying out with ambition. That came out with a lot of cards though, but I do feel like this is the one I saw. Two of Pentacles, ambition is coming through. I also read Two of Pentacles as finding balance. I feel like you're finding yourself and really where you belong in life. I feel like you're finding a direction that makes you feel excited and gives you balance. So we'll pull one more of these tarot cards, and then we'll finish up with your final oracle card. Let me know too in the comments down below if you're enjoying this format of cards. Usually I have all the piles picked out, but I felt like it would be more spontaneous to just pull the cards as we go. Okay, let's see. Do you have one more card for group 2s? Or is that at the end? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles energy is coming through with patience. This is a time to like you're doing the work, okay? And I feel like the work is happening slowly. As I mentioned, things are finally that you've been working on are kind of coming through for you. There's a lot of positive energy coming to you, almost like you're receiving from the universe some gifts, you're receiving some from some people, gifts, and moving into this next phase, even if this is like a career for you or a new job or a new you know, something, a new hobby that you feel passionate about and that you feel divinely guided to do. You are being called upon and asked to just have patience during the month of May. You know, it's gonna feel really good, and it may start out really quickly, like things may happen really quickly for you, but then they slow down, and the importance here is to remain patient and to take it one step at a time, because this is what you're being guided to do. You're not imagining it. It's just a matter of, you know, sometimes it doesn't always happen super quickly. Sometimes it sweeps you up and then it slows down, because we all need that rest. We can't go at like 100% all the time. So, but yeah, Knight of Pentacles is telling me that you are going to be very productive as well in the month of May. So you're going to be putting things into fruition. Yes, okay. So this card I'm pulling for pregnancy, and it's coming through for yes, but let me pull one more, because I actually was very distracted when I was shuffling them, I realized. But let's, yeah. Ooh. Will group 2 get pregnant in the month of May? Will group 2 get pregnant in the month of May? I'm also seeing with the yes card that woman holding the two, it looks like she's holding the sun and the moon, and that to me is very Two of Pentacles energy, finding balance and walking her path to her truth. I feel like the universe is going to tell you yes this month, so that's a really positive thing too. All right, reconsider. So I do feel as though there is another option coming through for you with reconsider coming in, and I feel like for many of you that this is not pregnancy per se. I feel as though this is saying yes to your life purpose, okay, and jumping into it. But again, let me do this one more time, because that is what my intuition is telling me, is that it's not saying yes to pregnancy. But as I mentioned, not everybody won't get pregnant, but let's just see one more time. Will group 2 get pregnant? I'm also feeling with this reconsider energy, this is with the swords energy on that card, staying true to yourself and not allowing yourself to sway from your course, if you believe. Yeah, okay. So the purpose of this reading is what I'm getting is that some of you watching are going to get pregnant, and sometimes the cards just need to give the message that they need to give at the moment. So if you're watching this specifically to see if you're getting pregnant or not, There's some of you that are, but some of you that are not. And I think most of you, this isn't really pointing to pregnancy because there is so much going on otherwise in your life in the month of May. It doesn't mean you're never going to get pregnant, or some of you may, because we do have the yes, but I feel like the universe is saying yes to you this month. And I feel as though is if you believe. I think right now energy is just on your side, and some of you are going to take that energy and turn it into pregnancy, but some of you are pregnant already, I'm sure, watching this just for some further messages. But these are the messages that needed to come through for those of you watching. And it's not, you know, tarot cards want you to know what you need to hear and confirm for you what you need to hear right now. So sometimes they take over the reading and it's not going to be 100% about pregnancy, but this is what was needed to be heard, as far as those of you trying to get pregnant right now in this time of your life need to hear, is that your life purpose is sweeping in for the month of May. For some of you, your life purpose is to be a mom and to get pregnant, and that's going to have a really deep spiritual meaning for many of you. All right, so yeah, I think this is a really positive reading overall. I do see, you know, if you believe, that's telling me that many of you are going to turn this into pregnancy as a manifestation, but you guys probably already know what this is pointing to, okay? Tarot cards often are going to point to something that you already feel is the right thing for you, and they're just confirming that for you. So I hope that these messages were helpful either way, and that you did enjoy this reading. Please give it a comment down below and let me know how this resonated with you, or if this was helpful. And be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I mentioned earlier, you know, schedule a call with me if you're working on your spiritual growth and you want to talk about it and you want to see if you can get help for that as well. I'm happy to talk with you guys and get to know you a little bit more, and vice versa. So that is going to be for this reading. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new and you are enjoying my readings. Otherwise, hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have a pile right here with this beautiful clear Flourite stone on it. So I'm gonna set this aside so we can dive on in. As I mentioned, I'm doing a little different. I don't have a complete pile here, but I do have an oracle card to start out with. And then we're going to start shuffling and dive into these decks and see what further messages they have. We're starting with pause. Oh, and I'm getting from this really blue energy, just a really healing time, a really deep emotional time for you in May. And I feel too that pause usually comes about because we maybe have been pushing too hard. Maybe we've been kind of, you know, going, getting burnt out by life in general. So the month of May is going to be about putting things on pause for a very healing and calming time. All right, so let's see what further messages surround this energy of pause. And I know that's not maybe the message that some of you guys want to hear, but it's okay to take a break from things as well. If you are currently pregnant, then you know this may be a month where you take it easy and get as much rest as you possibly can, as you feel guided to, and listen to your body. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say about it. Oops. Just looking for one card at a time. I'm gonna give these a good shuffle. We're gonna see, you know, why does group 3 need to take a pause, or what is this kind of involving? There may be certain things that are needing to be reflected on as well. I feel like taking a pause and really seeing, you know, taking a step back, looking at the bigger picture of things and seeing what you need to do next, listening for that guidance. Okay, see with the 2 of Cups. Maybe there are some relationship things that need to be worked on right now for some of you. Maybe just the 2 of you in general, you and your partner are going through a difficult time and are just needing to like take a moment, work that out, figure out your life a little bit more in certain ways. The Hierophant. So I feel some of you are needing to or wanting to go back to school and maybe learn more. This is also about kind of gaining more information, as I mentioned, like reevaluating things and getting back into a comfortable routine. But I think for some of you, this means getting another degree, or working on school, and just kind of getting getting things in order again is what I'm sensing. So maybe some of the things that you've been going through has been putting a strain on your relationship, and that's why there's needing to be a pause. Yeah, I'm seeing with strength. You've been going really hard. I feel like you have been really pushing yourself. Maybe schoolwork has been really hard, or something you've been like studying at and learning has been really difficult, and your body might be really tired from that, because I see with strength that you've been kind of having to push through with your inner strength and overcome a lot of things. We have the King of Wands again, so I feel like this could for many of you be a male energy that is just kind of tired. I feel like just, yeah, like needing to, wow, these are flying out now. Okay. Yeah, so we're having Page of Wands. We also have the Devil. So maybe there's some habits that you've gotten into that are unhealthy for you. With the Page of Wands, I feel like it's reigniting your passion for each other, reigniting your intuition as well. Maybe some of you, this doesn't have to do with your relationship, but it has to do with feeling off kilter and feeling off balance. And it's okay to give yourself a month, or give yourself as much time as you need to really work on that and regain your energy back, rebalance your life. Because I feel like, again, with the Devil, there's some toxic energy here. Maybe this person, maybe you have to heal that relationship in order to feel inspired again. And there's some growth that it's going to be a result of the work that you're doing in the month of May regarding pregnancy, because this could be blocking pregnancy right now, or maybe it just means there's a reason that it's getting delayed for you, for some of you. All right, so let's pull up some more oracle cards. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking some time and just reflecting. I feel like that's another energy of pause. We have empowerment. So this time of and we have strength too, which is also a lot of self-empowerment. But this time in the month of May is going to be a time for empowerment for you. And maybe this is also learning, getting more information, understanding circumstances, understanding what you want, where you're at, taking back control with the Devil card. This can maybe feel as though you're feeling stuck. You can see in the image, she's literally, in a cage. So she's feeling tied down or restricted. This could be by another person, or this could be by your own, bad habits that you got into. Maybe you want to take back that power, feel better, and start practicing like healthier schedule. Maybe adding like meditation in every day, or adding in some self-care on a daily basis, so you feel working like you're working towards that. All right, so let's see what other messages. We have one more card coming through. Freedom. Okay, some of you may be ready to end a relationship, but I mentioned that feeling of being trapped and in a cage, this freedom energy is coming up again with the woman in a bird cage again. So some of you maybe are feeling caged up, or maybe stuck in a routine, or stuck in a relationship. For some of you, not all of you, that's up to you how you feel. But this energy is coming through with freedom is needed. So empowerment in the month of May, and freedom is something that is needing to happen before pregnancy can happen, okay? Whatever that is, maybe it's freedom from, your own habits, or your own negative thinking about yourself maybe. But I feel also that maybe in education, you feel like that will give you more freedom, having a certain degree, or going back to school, or like pursuing a certain career, something like that. That could be related to it as well. And this is going to give you new inspiration in the month of May. There's going to be this new sense of like creative juices flowing, inspiration, motivation is coming through. But it's just kind of peeking in the month of May, because I feel like you're still very tired from overextending your inner strength. So you're needing to kind of take back your power with the Page of Wands, and that's kind of starting to turn around for you in the month of May. I hope that's helpful, and I am going to definitely send you guys, I'm really feeling like throat chakra energy. With this blue color, I feel as though that's something that comes with empowerment and freedom, is being able to speak your truth. So I'm sending you some energy to that, to your throat chakra in particular, and just kind of energy overall as well. I feel like it's going to stem from your throat chakra, but it is going to ground you as well, this energy. So I'm sending that intention out to you and embedding that in this video for whenever you see it. And if you do want to accept this energy, let me know by commenting down below with 2 blue hearts. So that's going to be really powerful for you, is gaining your voice and speaking your truth, okay? And again, that comes from taking a step back and reflecting. That's all. That is really being guided for the month of May. I'm seeing with this pause energy. Okay, we have beginnings with East. So new beginnings can open up for you in new directions as you begin to find new freedom. This is the opportunity of new beginnings. All right, with the energy of East. Okay, let's see what other messages the Oracle cards have for my group 3s. Wow, and yeah, that is a number 3. 3 might be your lucky number. We're getting the number 3, and it really did catch my eye, and then I realized you guys are also group number 3. So look for that number. That may be a significant number for you guys. That caught my attention. All right. Let's see, what other message is coming through for group 3? What do they need to hear for the month? Yeah, pausing is going to open you up to new beginnings. Okay. All right, we have a new card. Fluidity and outer core. This is a really powerful card. I just feel like with outer core, ooh, and it's card number 12, which you add together, you get 3. So we have 3 3s already. All right, we have outer core. This is, to me, you being able to find that empowerment from really, but there's fluidity too, you know, so there's like this strength, but also this fluid energy. So that dual nature is coming through. It's showing that you have strength and you have empowerment, but you also have the ability to go with the flow and change and shift and move. So you're not rigid in your outer core. You have that strength, but you're not rigid. So that is really that's a really awesome energy I'm feeling for the month of May. I think that has to do with the freedom. Outer core is a cage, an imprisonment, and being stuck in something. That to me is very rigid. The energy that's coming through for this new beginning for you is an outer core with the fluidity. So you have freedom along with strength. That's powerful. That is kind of like a dual nature that is pretty awesome. So I feel like that's where your growth is. That's where your expansion is coming from. Your new beginning is going to be in that state, in that energy. Okay, group 3, let's keep going. We're going to do some more oracle cards, and then we'll finish up more tarot cards, and then we'll finish up with an oracle card to see if you will get pregnant for the month of May. And we're just gonna ask that question straight up. Wow, this card really wants to come through. It is 7 of Pentacles with faith. So this is a beautiful card. I'm sensing, you know, 7 of Pentacles can have different meanings, but these cards often have additional meanings because there's specific words on them, on these tarot cards. And faith is coming through as 7 of Pentacles, which to me is saying that trust in the process, because the results are there. They're just beneath the surface, but they're coming through. So faith is trusting, and it's also letting you know that the freedom is there for you. The results are coming for you. So it's just kind of a matter of remaining fluid, remaining open, and letting that in. All right, let's see. We're going to keep going with some more tarot cards. Let's see what other messages the tarot cards have for group. A lot of, okay, contentment. I also have the 3 of Swords here because I do feel like there is some maybe conflict with you for some of you, not all of you. Of course, if that doesn't resonate with you, then this message may be for only some. But I'm seeing with the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords that there is some conflict between some of you and your partner. And that this may come to a head in the month of May. Some of you may decide to break free from that relationship. Some of you may work through it. So it really depends on what you want. I definitely won't tell you guys how to live your life by any means, and neither will the cards. But there is some conflict that is needed to be faced. Okay, and we have recuperation too, which to me, the Four of Swords is a lot about resting. This could be resting from a past conflict with a partner. Maybe you've already broken up. Maybe you've already left a partner. You're wondering when you're getting pregnant. You know, the month of May really is going to be about recuperating from a conflict between you and a partner for many of you who chose this pile. That energy is coming through, but whether it is with your partner or it is simply inner conflict and working through that, you know, some toxic energy, maybe even with another person, whoever that is, I feel like this is, have faith. The results are coming. We have Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So this final outcome is coming through for you. That is going to be, and I'm also getting this image of the Ten of Pentacles because the Ten of Pentacles does also represent a family life. I think this is something that is really what you're wishing for. Like, you see yourself having this family, and this is going to happen for you. Okay, and whether it was with this person or with somebody else, I feel like this energy for you of the Ten of Pentacles, of family life, and Seven of Pentacles, it's kind of letting me know that like family is in your future, and family, that energy is still there, even if it feels like you can't find it just yet. Okay, you're gaining more empowerment and more confidence in yourself through this experience that you're going through in the month of May. Okay, and again, I don't want to scare anybody because this isn't, you know, it's not everybody is with a relationship, but some of you are already going to resonate with that. And I think that's why the cards are specifically mentioning a relationship. Okay, let's see, will group 3 get pregnant? For those of you who are in a happy partnership, you're not, you're still looking to get pregnant for the month of May. Let's see, will you get pregnant in the month of May? Will group 3 get pregnant? Yes. Yes, we do have a yes for many of you guys getting pregnant in the month in May. So resolution is on its way. This is a really positive sign as well. Maybe some of you will, some of you won't. It depends on, you know, what you're resonating with right now, what you are manifesting. But I think this is going to be a month of freedom for you, and also a time of rest. So some of you also, I'm sensing, like, are pregnant and are needing that rest as well. All right, that's a really positive message. I'm so glad that that came through for some of you to see. But that is going to be it for this reading. I really, truly hope that you enjoyed these messages. And if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. As I mentioned in the beginning of the reading, if you are going on your own spiritual journey and would like some help and guidance, you can chat with me directly. And the link to talking about that more with me, your spiritual journey, where you want it to go and how I can help, that link is going to be in the description box below. I love talking about this, including tarot and oracle cards, if you are looking to learn that as well. Let's chat. Yeah, click that link down below. Otherwise, if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, but I'll see you again on the next reading. I hope to see you again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. I have a pile right here with the clear quartz crystal on it. So I'm going to set that aside so we can dive on into your reading. I have your oracle card here, and then we will be shuffling these cards so that we can gain even further messages for you guys. So we're going to start with Bountiful Harvest. This is going to be a good month for you guys for the month of May. Harvest, bountiful, this all speaks fertility to me, especially the woman with the globe. She's holding the globe. This to me is speaking of Mother Earth energy, fertility. So let's keep going, and we're going to dive into the tarot cards. All right, so let's start shuffling the cards. Wow, we already have 5 of Swords coming through. Okay, let's see if that energy keeps coming up. That came up pretty quickly. But let's see what further messages we have for the month of May. The Emperor. Okay, I feel like this is more the energy we're getting for this reading, but I won't discount that there is some conflict perhaps that you are grounding in the month of May with the Emperor energy. So it sounds like you and your partner are really going to start with the foundation. Yeah, Two of Wands. There's a time of planning as well. Maybe you are planning to get pregnant in the month of May. I feel like with the Emperor, this is really a strong foundation that you are creating. I feel like this conflict that came up with the Five of Swords for some of you with certain people in your life, maybe even family members, I feel as though they are not, okay, I'm getting the message that some family members are not trusting in your own ability to like create a strong foundation in your life, but that you are kind of the person who will just go and do that anyway without other people's permission. This may not be families, maybe this is family members, maybe this is a particular like friend group or something like that, but I feel like you are in a really stable place, even if they're like trying to push you around or trying to make you feel like you're not. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles is coming through. And Two of Swords. So there may be like people at cross purposes with you about your decision, maybe even to get pregnant, but I feel as though, yeah, I feel as though you kind of are going for it anyway because you know what you want. Like the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded energy and the Emperor is very grounded masculine energy as well. So I feel like these plans that you've been making to get pregnant, I do feel like that is on the horizon for you. But I feel like too, there's an indecision here, but I feel like it's between two people. Two of Swords can sometimes be a lack of direction for you, but in this case, I really do feel like maybe there's almost like a disconnect between you and other people, or maybe you are even like unable to get everybody on the same page, I think, with you. This could be about pregnancy, but I'm seeing with the Judgment card, just like this freedom, this ability to just go for what you want and not like let anybody hold you back. And this is really what is the positive energy that is bringing what you want into the future. I feel like you have planned everything out and you have a strong idea of how you're going to manage everything career-wise. Maybe these are coworkers that are like in conflict or something like that, but you and your energy with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like is very Mother Earth energy. I feel like you're very grounded, and I also feel like you know what you want. There's a lot of grounded energy in this reading. So if you've been working on that in particular, it's working for you. So keep doing what you're doing. But yeah, at least in the month of May, this is a very like solid energy, like propelling you forward. So I want to pull a few more tarot cards for you first before we go into any more oracle cards. I don't know why, but I'm just being guided to do that. And I also feel like you're very successful in what you do as far as your career. I feel like you are, yeah, there's a lot of Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of really good results. This is a very like fertile energy too with the Nine of Pentacles. This is pregnancy. A lot of times this is that earth energy as well. I feel like you are in alignment with making things happen. You're very good at, I feel like too, I feel like many of you are either earth signs or you're just very good at like money and manifesting things for yourself. Almost like your career, you're in a good place for your career, or that is going to be the energy. That could be the energy in May in particular, if you're not feeling that energy right now. We have Three of Cups with friendship. That's also celebration, but there's going to be, okay, and what I'm seeing too, the cards are kind of all over the place. With friendship, this is a really positive sign for anybody that you may be at odds with right now, that is going to be resolving itself in the month of May, and everybody's going to be kind of on the same page finally, because I think once you move into what you're deciding for yourself, they're going to realize that like you are in a good place and that you are planning ahead, because planning is going to be a part of building that like strong life foundation for yourself in the month of May, so be sure that you are like taking those steps. But I feel like you're kind of the type of person who will do that. I feel like that's where that grounding energy is coming from as well. It's like you're getting all your ducks in a row and figuring everything out that you need to do. Yeah, recognition, 3 of Pentacles, and happy occasions with 4 of Wands. There's some celebration here. I think many of you guys are going to be pregnant or even giving birth. Some of you guys are giving birth in the month of May with that harvest energy and the result energy here. So yeah, don't, you know, the stress of other people, I don't think you will, but don't let that halt you in your pursuit of what you want to do in the month of May. And this is going to be a time of like freedom and rejoicing with Judgment card, like rejoicing, celebrating, and giving birth to. Yeah, being released, but that's like this excitement and gratitude for what is being given. So I do feel like there's pregnancy on the way, or even like some of you are giving birth. That's like an energy I'm feeling with this. Okay, sorry, I just had to change my battery, but let's dive into some more cards. We're going to go into some oracle cards next. Yeah, let's see what further messages. All right, we already have one flying out with grieving. So for some of you, maybe you are grieving the loss of a previous miscarriage or something going on in your life. Oh, but family is definitely coming through for you. Okay, so some of you maybe are grieving. I'm gonna pull one more card. That one came out pretty quickly. So this may be grieving a past loss still, but I think that family is really in your cards for May. I really do feel that that is a new thing. I also feel a really strong sense of like a spirit baby coming through for you and being part of your family in the future. I feel like there's a connection there with that blue butterfly. Or maybe there could also be the fact that maybe one of your loved ones is coming through to let you know that they will be there for the birth and that they will be watching over you and your family. I do feel like we want one more oracle card. What other message do we have for group 4? What's group 4 need to know? We're going to pick one card. It's kind of a big pile came out with that. Okay. What is the final message from these oracle cards for group 4? There's one wanting to come out, I can tell. Just that it needs to get shuffled a little bit more. All right. Commitment. Yeah, there's a really strong connection with you, your partner. I see that with the Emperor energy as well. I feel like there is just a strong, tight-knit family energy coming through with you guys. I feel like this is a really strong time for you to get pregnant. I feel like you're in a good place to get pregnant for many of you guys. So this is a really coming together in a really powerful way for you. All right, let's see what other oracle cards and messages we have. Wow, that one came out. Pressure, transformation. All right, so there's kind of a combination. There may be pressure from others. Maybe you're feeling not just like conflict, but actual pressure from others, either to get pregnant or to do something in your life. Again, I get that energy of like you're doing what you want despite like maybe some outside influence as far as like judgment goes, maybe from certain people that you're just like, they're toxic and you're not letting them bother you though. Because I feel like you and your partner just have that strong commitment to each other and commitment to starting a family. So I think that's really good energy. I also feel like maybe you're feeling the pressure at work. Maybe that's where the conflict is coming from, is pressure at work, and you're afraid that, you know, starting a family is going to be difficult with that. We have fury and bushfires. I do get the energy from you that like you are holding your own and defending yourself. That's a really powerful card. That's a strong energy from bushfires to come through. I feel like you're just, there's like this energy, yeah, of we have grieving, pressure, but transformation at the same time, and then fury and bushfires. So to me, there's like some strong like energy coming from you as far as like getting angry with other people even, and maybe frustrated with them, being at odds with them, and like having to kind of release that energy too. Yeah, let's pull a card about Fury, because I do want to see what the message is about that, where that energy is coming from, because there is so much positive energy here. We have Temperance is falling out. So there's part of you that is needing to come into harmony, I think, and we're seeing that as well with the Two of Swords. So how can group 4 come into harmony with that? Because I think there's, again, like it's almost this frustration with certain people in your life that is holding you back, or maybe even clouding your judgment at times. But this is definitely something that is just like in the background of starting your family. So let's see. See the energy for you. Before it doesn't want to come through. I think it kind of wants to come through in the other deck, but let's just do one. See if it wants to come through here. Okay. 4 of Pentacles and stability. So yeah, I think what I'm sensing is that harmony is going to come about naturally for you in the month of May. This anger that you're having, this frustration with certain people, is going to kind of work itself out. That's kind of what you're doing right now with that like pressure and transformation you're experiencing. It's going to work itself out because of the stability and kind of the support coming from around you, from your partner, from the people who are committed to you. I think that's going to work itself out on its own. So I'm not sensing like anything actually has to be done. There's just a time right now for you to find balance and harmony with yourself, and working out that anger that you have is kind of transforming you and is creating a pressure, but it's allowing you to see how strong you really are when you just trust in your own guidance and do what feels right for you guys. Yeah, I feel like you and your partner maybe have been planning to have a child for a very long time, and this is something you really want. And I do feel like it's coming through for you in the month of May, or in the near future at the very least. Okay, let's finish up with your final oracle card to see if you are getting pregnant. Compromise flew out right away. So this is kind of letting me know that, and she's holding the scales. This energy flew out right away. It makes a lot of sense. It definitely pertains to kind of feeling at odds with certain people and finding a way to compromise within yourself so that you don't have to kind of feel that anger building up. Like maybe it just means you take a step back and you don't allow, you just know that they're not going to prevent you from moving forward. Communicate clearly. Okay, let's ask this question clearly. Will group 4 get pregnant in the month of May? Will group 4 get pregnant? Oop. We're having too many cards fly out. I'm going to keep shuffling. Will group 4 get pregnant in the month of May? Be assertive. Okay. I really feel like these cards don't always have like a yes or no answer, but they have some good messages coming through for you. Be assertive, compromise. You know, I think this is all talking about, I really felt that assertive energy coming from you. So there's no need to really worry. I feel like your assertive energy is going to come through in the month of May and guide you towards what you need to do. I feel like family is kind of a given for you guys. Either way, I think this is going to happen. Definitely seems as though May is going to be the month for you guys to start a family. So if that's when you're starting, I think you're going to find that it happens very easy for you moving forward. And there's a lot of positive things happening in the month of May in general. Gratitude, I'm seeing bountiful harvest. This means that, you know, things are coming to fruition for you in this month. And celebration, happy occasions, friendship is happening. Recognition as well. Recognition as well is happening. So I think people are going to appreciate you, and even again, like more stability, more connection is happening with certain people. Maybe relationships that have been unstable are stabilizing for you and coming into more balance for the month of May. So for many of you, this does mean pregnancy. Either way, I feel like this group is kind of destined moving towards creating a family for themselves. If you may already have a strong committed family, you have children already perhaps. Yeah, and I think this is gonna bring more harmony into your life and even some transformation happening for you in the month of May. So all really great things for you, group 4. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know if you are enjoying my readings. Either way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new but you are enjoying these readings. I would love that so much, and join our family of celestial beings. As I mentioned at the beginning of this reading, don't forget to schedule a call with me. You can find that link down below. I would love to chat with those of you who are interested in gaining some even more personal help with your spiritual journey, however that, you know, looks for you. I do offer that support, so go ahead and schedule a call with me and we can see if that would resonate with you and if it's a good fit. That's going to be it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.